So guys, here you can see a little clip of me. I'm showing you the little options of the iPad. As you can see, there's video, photo, portrait mode, but it only works in selfie mode, and then quadratic, and then there's panorama. And yes, these are all the different options. Here you can see our wonderful garden. Guys, without speaking anymore, I want to test out this nice camera of my new iPad. So we are going to go outside and take some pictures and videos with it, and I will tell you how it feels. So guys, I can't really see you. Oh yeah, the camera is not. Now I think it's time to try out making a little portrait picture of me. I'm going to take a selfie. It's the first time it's actually really nice weather here. It's like not really that good weather, and it's already May, so enjoying time in the garden. And I think those pictures are pretty good, but I'm right now going to make a comparison between like the iPad portrait and the phone portrait. I have the newest iPhone 15 Pro, not the Max but the Pro, and it's a really good camera, I would say, but what I see so far from my iPad, it's also quite good. Now we're going to do the same selfie, like in the same position with my phone. And we are also going to do a portrait. With the phone you have kind of more options because you have these different like filters that you can take in portrait mode, and you can't do that with the iPad. But like, I think testing the photo app on the iPad and the camera app on the iPad, it's not really that important because I think there are not that many people who go out with that iPad and take pictures. I think it's a bit strange, but I'm just trying it out for you, and because I'm curious, you know. And I think it's much more important that you have a good photo app and perhaps Photomator or Pixelmator Pro on your iPad to edit pictures and videos than using the camera app on its own. But I was just really interested. So now we are going to go down to our really beautiful rhododendron plants, and we are going to try take some more close-up pictures with the iPad again. So let's try maybe taking a picture here. So compared to my iPhone, my iPad doesn't have like the macro mode, which is a specific instruction you can give, which allows you to take like closer up pictures from like smaller things, from plants, from animals, for example. But the iPad doesn't have this, and we are just going to try now with the iPad to just have a close-up picture. Guys, this is literally insane. You can see it here on the screen record as well. I think it's really good quality. Actually, if you can zoom in, you can see it's not as sharp, but you can still see like the water drops, the structures. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna take some more pictures of this. And I think now I really want to take a picture with the phone in macro mode to see kind of the differences, because I think this is so nice, but it will be better to determine how good it is if we see the iPhone picture in comparison. As I said, we are going to do the same with the phone. As you can see here in the corner, there is the flower which indicates macro mode. several shots of this. So now when I look at the pictures, it looks really nice on here, and from like distance viewing, it pretty much looks the same as with the iPad. But what I can really tell, if you like zoom a bit closer, it gives a bit more of a clearer image. And I think you can also go a little bit closer with the phone than with the iPad. But I think the iPad does such a good job in taking pictures. It's incredible. So guys, as you can see, we have a pretty good view here, and I think it's time to make a little panorama. So we are just going to see how it goes with the iPad. I think it's definitely more handy to do it with the phone, because like the iPad is really big, but it's so light, so it's not that hard to control. But let's just try out a panorama. Incredible, guys. It looks so good. I'm really happy about like the panorama I made. It went really good with the iPad because it's so light, and it was really easy to control. So that's really nice. Now we are going to do a panorama the way up, so let's try that. Oh, okay. I think I have to do it more like that. It's definitely harder to control. But I think this one was quite good. I think it's really good. So let's try out the same again with the iPhone to see the comparison. So let's do the comparison with my iPhone. So I'm again going to do one horizontal one and one vertical, and I think I'm going to start with the vertical one. So let's see. For the iPhone, I forgot to mention, you have again 0.512 or 3 times zoom in the panorama, but I'm just going to do it in one time because I think it's the most similar to the iPad. So let's see. It definitely feels like I'm more used to doing it with my phone, so it feels like more natural. And what I can also see is with the phone it covers a wider range, kind of. And now I'm going to do the same thing going up. This definitely easier, I think. I think now I'm just going to film a bit more with it to see what it's like. It's not that nice here in our garden because like here the sun doesn't really shine till in the afternoon, and it has been raining the past few days, so it's kind of but I'm going to do it for you. So I think this is kind of a good setup for the slow-mo. You are standing, by the way, on my pool ladder, so let's see. But I think it's a really good position for the iPad too. Oh, you can't do slow-mo in during the FaceTime camera, so I have to like turn the iPad. But whatever, we are going to do that. And by the way, this is my dad. He's taking pictures of flowers. Yeah. but let's focus on my cartwheel. I think this is a pretty good position of the iPad for the cartwheel. So we are now going to do a really aesthetic cartwheel. Look at the video now. Guys, I just watched the video. It's not really that sharp, but like it's really clearly slow motion, and that's what we kind of want when we use the slow-mo style mode. But now I'm going to do the exact same thing with time lapse, and then without any, just with normal video on my iPad. So now the third thing, which is the normal cartwheel. Nice. That was it with trying out the different versions of cartwheel with the iPad. And now of course we're going to do the same thing with the iPhone. So guys, what we can see right away is different on the phone is it has the selfie option to take videos, and you can take videos. Then there is the cinema mode, then the slow-mo and the time-lapse, and for all of those we have different zooming options, but again I'm just going to try them all out with the one-time zoom option. And I'm going to first do the time-lapse now of my cartwheel. Let's go! Let's do the slow-mo version now. Now it's time to test out the cinematic mode. As you can see, it really tracks my face. It is awesome. Such a sharp image on you, it's incredible. This is literally, I think, the most incredible features of the camera of my phone. So let's try out. Then we go for the last, which is the normal video kind of setting for the camera. Now we really pushed the camera of my iPad Pro and made a good comparison with my iPhone 15 Pro, and I think we can now go on to the next thing. I'm going to explain you about my iPad Pro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel down below.